Now we're going to talk about Brussels. Now, civil society organizations like Transparency International have called on the European Commission to rescind appointment of MEP Markus Pieper following allegations of an unfair recruitment process that Ursula von der Leyen, President of the European Commission, is part of. And with us to talk about this issue, we have Reneta Mienikowska-Norkiene, political scientist from University of Warsaw. Ma'am, thank you very much for joining us tonight.
Well, thank you for having me here.
Renata, if I look at this Markus Pieper, I mean, this particular appointment of Ms. von der Leyen, I mean, it's a very cushy, lucrative job, 17,000 euros per month once that appointment goes through. SME envoy, a very, very interesting position indeed. But certain commissioners are not happy about this at all. 4 big players in the College of Commissioners. How much of this is already election trouble for Ms. von der Leyen? How much of it is really a power hijack grab, maybe by von der Leyen? Or maybe it's both?
Yeah, I think it's both, as it usually is the case. Well, yes, Ursula von der Leyen is now actually under a series of allegations regarding appointment of Markus Pieper. The whole point is obviously that he is a CDU MEP, which basically makes him a mate of Ursula von der Leyen from the same party, plus he's her actually collaborator, we can call it that way. And the most spicy aspect of all that is that we know Ursula von der Leyen as supporting women and also underrepresented countries. And in the whole process of recruitment, there were 2 other candidates that were selected by the special committee that was appointed particularly for that process. 2 other candidates, 2 women, one of them Swedish, another one Czech, were actually at least 30% better than him. So they obtained more points. So there are serious concerns regarding appointment of Markus Pieper. And the question is whether Ursula was simply really a sort of whether she took a risk of appointing him because she knew that it would go unnoticed anyway, or she took this risk because she knew that even if she is then attacked, she will be able to defend herself. The attacking commissioners are, among others, Thierry Breton. Gentiloni is an MEP, but they represent different countries, but basically another side of the political scene, of course, because Breton comes from Renew Europe, and 3 other commissioners, 2 commissioners and Gentiloni, they come from the socialists. So yes, indeed, it's a political fight in which the main question I asked myself is actually whether Ursula von der Leyen took this risk because she knew someone would, at the end of the day, defend her. It seems she took this risk probably not really being sure that that she will land with no harm in this particular scandal. And I think that the thing will get much bigger size, actually, than she had expected.
And we also know that Foreign Policy Chief Josep Borrell sent her a letter saying that this situation is actually triggering questions whether he's fit for the position. Because just him being a friend of von der Leyen doesn't mean he's not fit. But he, compared to other candidates, like you said, he scored less. Now, lawmakers in the European Parliament are also going to debate and vote. And they're going to launch this proposal for a new and truly transparent and open process for the selection of EU small and medium-sized enterprises. Now, what does it say about the process right now? Is it not transparent? Is it just they do whatever they want and they take whoever they know and feel comfortable with?
Yes, I think this is the biggest question which the European citizens might actually ask themselves. And of course, this puts a huge question mark under this transparency process in the European Union and transparency in the EU as such, in the EU institutions. The European Commission is not, a favorite of the member states' governments, no matter what kind of government is, because obviously it's the European Union's institution that has a lot of power. Therefore, of course, I don't even doubt that there will be efforts to attack the institution as such and the process as such, and most probably, and this is the most dangerous, the European Union as such. The process was supposed to be transparent. Most probably Ursula von der Leyen hasn't broken the procedure or the law, because it is quite commonly the case that there is a specific discretion on the side of the European Commission and the President. However, she was supposed to consult at least Breton, because you're right, well, Borrell is one of the Commission, and he also opposes, he's one for, but Breton is supposed to be, he's responsible actually for this particular portfolio, supposed to be and if he was, yes, I think, and it seems that he wasn't, yes, I think that this procedure.
All right, we're just having a little bit of trouble hearing your answer there, but just to repeat so our viewers heard you there, is that I think what you were saying is that she had tabled this appointment of Markus Pieper exactly on the day where Mr. Borrell and also Mr. Breton were set to be absent on official business. I think that's also adding more controversy to what we were just hearing there from Renata.
Exactly, and also the big question is that is he going to resign because of this?
Yeah, exactly. And I think, I mean, this whole idea, I was just thinking when I was listening to her tell us this story, reminds me a bit of hubris, you know, because I think at the end of the day, with von der Leyen herself, when she was appointed by, you know, she wasn't even what they call this Spitzenkandidat, right? She was not even in this quote-unquote running, if you will. So, and I think that's going to create a lot of more questions and maybe more ammo for her political opponents, as we said, these other four commissioners.
And perhaps we should know how this process of hiring people, we should know more about this as citizens of Europe.
But 17,000 euros a month.
I know.
Not bad.